Morning everyone, and welcome to another episode of Anti-Order. My name's Josh Cav, and guess what? I'm up in Han River at the moment. I've got the Lynx, and I've also got my e-scooter, the RS, in the back of the car. We've got a special episode for you today, because we are going to do something I don't believe anyone has done before. And that is, we're going to go shoot some pigs on a unicycle, so stay tuned. So our first mission for the day, we've got to see if we can get on this property. What do you reckon that's going to, how do you reckon that's going to go, Dan? Tell me.
I think it'll be alright.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. Okay guys, so the plan is we're heading to an undisclosed location, somewhere north of Laura, to give you an idea. We're at the River Roadhouse at the moment. And I'm going to be riding the Lynx, and Dan is going to be on the scooter, and the idea is we can sneak up on these dams, which I know of, and basically ride straight up to them completely silent and hopefully shoot some pigs. So, but first we do have to get permission from the traditional owners, so we're going to see them now, make sure that everything's honky-dory for us to go and sort out some pigs. So stay tuned. Let's get it happening. Our first little bit of four-wheel driving to get to our destination. We got sand here.
I'm not actually in four-wheel drive, so let's see where we go.
Yeah, we'll be right. So we're making our way through a track on our way to the riverbed. And once we get there, that's when we'll unload the electric vehicles and start our trip up and down the river. So, let's see how we go. We're starting to see a few birds, so we're getting close to a riverbed, I believe. So let's see how we go. So I found with the sand is quite tricky on the wheel whilst carrying a backpack, a rifle, and an Insta360 camera. It's quite challenging. So I'm just sort of walking through all this soft stuff because I actually come off twice so far. Alright guys, so sort of out of the sandy stuff and a little bit more stable now on the wheel. I've put the gun, it's not really, this is not how I like to sling my rifle, like this, but it's the only way I can stop it from basically falling off. So we're off again. We've just come past our first dam, but I'm not even going to bother showing you guys because it's literally just completely dry. So we're just going straight past it. And a bit of sand and some potholes here. This bloody sand. Yep. The sand is not fun. Well guys, we've made it back to the place we're staying, Han River, and I've found myself a little oasis. Look at this. It's made out of a shipping container, and I'm not sure what else. So, a bit of an update on the wheel, or riding the wheel. Not really advisable, to be honest. It's maybe if there's a better track So obviously when you're carrying firearms around, you don't kind of want to be falling over in the dirt. You kind of want to try to avoid that. And the problem with the wheel is when you are hitting patches of sand and you're carrying obviously a lot of weight on your back and there's a gun on your shoulder, and I was also carrying that bloody camera at the same time, it's very challenging, to say the least. And on top of that, it is scorching hot here. I mean, it is ridiculous. It got to the point where I was starting to feel a bit dizzy just from heat exhaustion. So we decided to come back. We're going to wait for the main part or the heat of the day to get out of pass, and then we're going to head back out later on this afternoon, do another run, but we're going to leave the wheel behind. So stay tuned if you want to see some pigs getting dropped. Otherwise, it was lovely having you this far, and I'll spend a little bit of time today just showing you guys the River Roadhouse. It's actually quite a nice place to bring your kids and family if you wanted to do a bit of a road trip up north. Anyway, I'm getting in this pool and I'm going to chill out for a little bit. Cheers. Alright, let's quickly go and check out this river. I don't want to lose my hat. Alright, here we have it, River. Now there are crocodiles in this river, and they are salties, so they will eat you for breakfast. So no swimming, ladies and gentlemen, unless you... I mean, I actually do go swimming in some of these water holes, but there are certain precautions I take, and them precautions are, one, you want to make sure that you can see the bottom, and I mean like knee-deep water, sandy bottom, crystal clear water, and you want to be able to see 30 meters in all directions, and you want to be able to have your own sort of pool so that if a crocodile is approaching you, there's absolutely no way they could do it underwater. That's the only place that I would ever potentially swim in. And then, even then, you want to have your head on a swivel at all times. But up in these parts of Australia, it is that hot that sometimes it's necessity to jump in and have a swim in these places. Anyway, I'm here now to grab my coffee. Yeehaw. Show me your coffee. Oh, Scooter Dan. Alright guys, we're just going to go for a little lap around this station, or roadhouse I should say, and I just wanted to show you the place and give you my thoughts on it. It's actually a beautiful spot to bring the family. So I was just going past the main generator there. It's probably not the best way to come in and show you this, but the front gate's shut, so I'm going around the back way. But yeah, this is an absolutely awesome place to bring your kids. And if you're keen to chill out, head up north and just set up your caravan, do some fishing for barra. The River runs all year round, and they do have a barra season where they're at their peak, which is during the flooding season, believe it or not. But look at this, it's just beautiful. There's nice camping grounds. The property's over 3,000 acres. And There's camping grounds further down the back. I'm not 100% sure if it's open to the public in that spot, but I'm sure you could ask, and the owners here are absolutely awesome. So you can sort of see over here, there's a couple other spots. There's fire pits everywhere. It's awesome. It's just an awesome place to camp and chill, especially if you're going hunting. Because bugger sleeping in a tent or anything really that's not airconned up here, because it is hot, man. It is hot. I should mention that all the rooms are fully airconned here. There's a pool. I showed you the pool yesterday. There's a playground for the kids. We'll go past that. There's a big ass swing over here. I'll swing the camera around and show you that big swing. There's a playground for the kiddies to run around in, so the parents can chill and relax. It's just a nice little area. They do good food here. Beautiful coffee too. I just had my first coffee from this place, and yeehaw. It's a barista coffee. It was delicious.
The horse whisperer.
So we decided to have a little bit of a rest for the afternoon, and we woke up to rain. This will make things interesting.
Have a look, sticking around.
It's definitely cool the place down a bit, that's for sure. It was absolutely smoking hot before. So, oh, we're getting a bit of thunder. Cool. Awesome. I love thunderstorms. Alright, so we've had a little bit of a nap. The heat of the day's over, and it's actually been raining the last part of the day, which was a bit strange, but it was forecasted. Anyway, we have now been
got it right.
Yeah, they got it right, they did. Anyway, we have now been invited to go check out the dams on the Han River property. So we are making our way down there now. How far is this road?
Looking at the map, it's a few clicks down, but
A few k's
I
down.
didn't actually measure it.
Well, we'll go suss this out. We're going to come back here later tonight with the thermals and check it out. But
So that's the riverbanks in here.
yeah, riverbank down there. That's the Han River over on this corner here. And apparently there's a few dams up here, so let's go check them out and see how we go. Well, we've done a little trip around the perimeter and not really spotted anything, but we're making a lot of noise driving in the truck. We just want to get our bearings around this property, and we're going to come back later on tonight with the thermals and hopefully drop some pigs. Is that the water's edge there?
Alright, bush pig. Safety off. Ready?
Explosive rounds. You ready? Yep. Whoa!
Oh, it went off over there.
That's pretty cool. Aye?
Clear?
Clear.
Right, now I've got this.
Hey guys, so didn't get to shoot any pigs on the trip, and we ended up having to come home due to the weather, and just yeah, there was just dramas with filming and all sorts of stuff. So we ended up getting out of there pretty quickly. So I really apologize for not getting any of that footage. But I am going to go back out there again. I think next time I'm going to try taking the V14 rather than the Lynx. It was just way too dangerous with the sand. I was too scared to even go fast on the Lynx because I was just freaking out about coming off. You know, I had ammunition and guns hanging off me. I had a $12,000 thermal scope sitting in my bag. So I really didn't want to fall over, and I come off quite a few times. Thankfully, I was able to kind of just step off the EUC, and I didn't completely have a crash. But yeah, I think the Lynx, especially with the power pad setup that I had currently, was just no good for hunting. But I am doing some modifications to the Lynx, as you can see here with these power knobs. I'm going to do a review on that and also just show the modifications that I'm doing to this to fit these. But I've actually got something in the works at the moment which I'm pretty excited to show you guys. But I will reveal that in the next video, doing the modifications to this Lynx. And I'll show you what I'm working on in the lines of power pads and stuff like that. So, but anyway, I had heaps of fun. The RS went really well up there. The InMotion RS. Didn't have any dramas with that. It was more so, yeah, just that sand, hitting patches of sand at speed on a unicycle is freaking scary. Especially on this. I don't know. I haven't had really deep patches of sand that I can think of on the V14, but I've been riding that quite a lot lately, and I have gone through some patches of sand, not at speed, but I felt like it was more controllable on the V14 than on the Lynx. I never came off the V14, but I fell off the Lynx every time that I hit sand. So, yeah, apologize that I didn't get, the footage was kind of all over the shop. It wasn't really thought out well. The next trip I will make it a bit better and a little bit more entertaining. But it was loads of fun. Cruising up on dams on an EUC is like awesome. Dead silent. No one knows you're coming. You don't have to walk. Yeah, if I can get my way around the sand problems, it's like the perfect thing to hunt with. Anyway, I put a bit of footage in there of shooting some guns and shooting them explosive 12 gauge rounds. That was pretty cool. Thanks Dan for getting us them. That's Scooter Dan from Lock and Load Co. in Cairns. And yeah, I will see you guys for the next one. I really appreciate anyone who's watching, and I would also really appreciate it if you give me a subscribe and a like to the video, and I will get cracking on the next one. and I got something exciting to show you guys. So stay tuned. See you soon.